Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And now you can get 15% off of your purchase using my promo code PATRIOT at checkout. So yes, 15% off your order using my code PATRIOT. So check out toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Legacy Evolution Maximal Leo Prime. Now taking a quick look at the packaging here, check that artwork out. I love that. You've got Leo Prime in beast mode looking majestic AF. That is some great looking art. And I do want you to remember that face right there. That's going to come into play later on. Then we've got Leo Prime himself in robot mode behind the open window thanks to plastic-free packaging. Transformers Legacy Evolution, Transformers on the side, Generations, Takara Tomy, Maximal Leo Prime. This side of the box features more great artwork of Leo Prime in robot mode this time, rushing into battle with a full body shot there, and an up-close shot of his face. Back of the box features product shots of Leo Prime in robot mode, beast mode, Evo fusion with his weapons, and what looks like the mane of death. That is a lot of guns attached to that lion's mane. This side of the box features the Legacy Evolution artwork, and the top of the box has the QR code that you can scan if you want to check out Leo Prime's bio. So there that is for you if you want to check it out. So now, without further ado, let's get this new King of the Jungle opened up out of his packaging and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now once you get Leo Prime all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and fairly easy to follow. This figure does have a very quirky transformation. He also comes with 4 little blasters, and there's 2 of each. You've got one that's a longer skinny one, and then you've got a shorter stumpy one. And then of course we've got Leo Prime himself. Now before I start taking a look at the figure, I do want to let you guys know that I am not familiar with the original Leo Prime toy nor his character. So my review is based solely upon what I have before me right here. And what I have before me is a pretty cool looking Optimus Prime figure, or Optimus Primal, Leo Prime, whatever you want to call him. He is a pretty sweet looking figure in his bot mode, though he is just a little bit kibbly. I exaggerate, he is a lot kibbly, which Beast Wars figures were known for, but man oh man, that is a lot of junk hanging off of this figure. Taking a closer look at him, I love that head sculpt. That looks awesome. Very Optimus Prime looking. Paint applications are great. I don't think I've ever had an Optimus Prime with the silver antennas, so that's kind of a new look. Silver right there for the crest. He's got yellow eyes, silver mouth plate, nice little sculpted details on the side. More sculpted details right here on the chest area. You got some blue paint here. There is some white paint right there with a Maximal insignia. Silver here within all the red, kind of a shinier silver. I don't know if it's the same paint or not, but it just looks shinier there for those circles. Moving on down to the waist area, we got yellow, gray, blue. Legs are white until you get to the kneecaps with the red. I love the robotic look on the outside of the legs there. Down to the feet where he's got some claws. Skip the arms altogether, but the arms are red and gray. Blue for the hands. Get some more kibble hanging off the back of the arms right there. So a very cool looking bot, but it's just got so much stuff hanging off of him. Now he does have a hidden compartment right here on his chest. So if you open this up, get your fingernail in, you've got this little blue peg that is supposed to represent the Energon matrix. And that blue peg is blast effect compatible. So you can hook a blast effect to it. So he's launching matrix energy out. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this guy whatsoever from the OG days. Now, as far as articulation is concerned, the head is on a ball joint, can look up and down. Actually, it's a hinge right there that assists with that. But head can do a complete 360. The arms, man, with all this stuff here, they can go out, they can go in, they can go forward, they can go back. No 360 whatsoever unless you twirl this way, and you're still going to be bumping in to all the lion parts. There is an elbow bend. There is a rotation right there at the top. No wrist rotation whatsoever. Same with this arm, but you got the lion head on the shoulder he's going to be bumping into. There is waist articulation, which is nice and tight. Legs can go out, they can go in, they can go forward, they can go back. And he's got a decent knee bend. He's got a weird looking knee right there with that joint. But man, you don't want to get kneed by that guy. He's got a hell of a spike right there. There is ankle tilts, some great ankle tilt right there. And the ankles can rotate as well. And that's mainly due to transformation. Also, there's a rotate. You can rotate right there at the top of the hip or the top of the thigh. Now, bringing in his weapons. He's got all these cool little guns. Stand up. He is a little back heavy, but he's got some decent heel spurs back there. So, starting off, stand up. Like I said, he's got 4 guns, 2 small, 1 large. Now, the larger guns, you can actually utilize those with these little flip out sections right here on the arms. Just flip these out, and you've got this peg right there. Now, the longer guns have a little tab instead of a circular port. So you just line that up, tab that in, and now he's got wrist mounted blasters. Let's see, you can, if I can get a hold of it, peg the smaller gun in, but the longer one does look better. The smaller gun he can wield in his fist, like so. And then of course you've got the longer gun you can attach. So you kind of got that look going on. Of course you can do that on both sides. And let me see if you can switch these out. Put the shorter gun inside the flip out section. And okay, these guns do not fit into his fist because the slot section or the peg is just a little longer. So you got the 2 options with the fists. Then up here on the main, you see the slots there. Those are designed for these longer guns, so you can get those pegged in on the side of the main here. And you got these sections right there you can flip out. These are where the shorter guns are going to go. So you can peg those in like so. And after you get those all pegged in, he's got one hell of a shoulder cannon that looks like it can only fire to the right. So if somebody's sneaking up on him, he can really take him out. It's kind of a pointless weapon, if you ask me. Now, those little blasters are blast effect compatible. Throw a couple of these on there so you can see. So if you got your blast effects, you can really get him all armed up, blasting away. So that is pretty much it for his blasters. Get those all off. You can bring these lion feet up and around his fists like so, or up and under his forearm. And then you've got these blades hidden within the heel of the paw. So let's see, get these blades out. So you've got that going on. He's got, I guess, tonfas maybe, bladed tonfas. And you know, you've got that look right there where they're going fold them down, or you can rotate these around like so, kind of give them the claws an upward look. So that's still kind of weird looking, but I guess you get the claws out, and now you have Leo Prime all armed and ready for battle. So this is one well-equipped lion bot. So now let's get Leo Prime transformed into his beast mode. Now the first thing you want to do is of course remove all of his weaponry, but you don't have to put those away. There is weapon storage within the figure. You've got the little stubby guns right here that you can just put right back inside the lion mane where I showed this earlier. So just peg these in, and after you have them attached, just fold them back up inside the lion's head. So there you go. For the other blasters, there are slots right here inside this back panel. You can just take these and install them. Got a little flat section right there that's going to peg in right here. But man, these are a pain in the butt to get to. So get that in, and it's a really tight fit too, at least for mine. See if I can get that in. So yeah, there you go. Those will fit right inside there. Now, for me, right now, I am not going to leave those in because I'm going to utilize these weapons in the beast mode, and they're just too hard to get out in beast mode when they're stored. So these will go off to the side. Now, what we're going to do is take the lion head, and you're going to slide the lion head forward. Goes forward just a little bit, just like that. And then we're going to flip the tail out from the shoulder right there, and then rotate the head back and the back section back, just like that. Now we're going to take the chest and the blue section right here. It's going to open up first. If you can get your fingernails in, flip this out, then this section out, and then just unpeg the arms from the body. Little peg and slot right there. Take Prime's head, fold it into the chest, bring the chest down, rotate around, and then put it back in place. This transformation is really cool, but fiddly as hell. Now what we're going to do is rotate the back and lion head section around just like so. You sometimes have to work these parts around because this section here, as you see, rotates around the back piece. So now we've got that look going on. So bringing the arms up, you're going to rotate the arms just like this. You're going to fold the fist down. They just unpeg and flop down like that. And your goal is to fit the square part of the wrist up in here. As you can see, that little square section right there, up there where the lion's mane is. So you're going to bring this up and over. Like I said, just kind of manipulate it around. And your main objective is, see the slot right there? There's a peg. Where is it? Right there underneath the lion's jaw. That's where you want to get this to go. So get that in. The lion leg here is going to be a pain in the butt, so you want to kind of manipulate this out of the way too. So like I said, this is just a very fiddly transformation. Might work with that later on. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to try to work this in. I usually say get everything out of the way. This is such a pain in the butt. I literally just transformed this before doing it for camera, and I'm already screwing it up. All right, that one's going to fit in a lot better. Get lined up here, and then oh, it's so frustrating doing this. Get this up and around and over. All right, you got that look going on. Now get it up and under the head. That's what you're going for right there. So get it to look like that. Let's get the other one in. Bring those down, up and over. And there we go, more or less right there. So let's get these lined legs out of the way. After fold these chest sections back in, and we'll tab these together momentarily. After all that's together, you're gonna bring the lion hip around, and see right there, there is a slot. It's gonna match up to that peg right there. I keep hitting the camera, I apologize. So we can get that lined up. It's gonna go around this section here. Sometimes it's easier to pop this part out. That's where the blaster went in robot mode. Now you can line that up better. And once you get that tabbed in, that secures really good. Go ahead and do this on the other side. Bring that shoulder around. Get it lined up. See how everything just keeps pulling apart? Such a pain in the butt transformation. All right, that's pegged in. The line shoulders are pegged in. Now let's peg in this part here. I heard one snap. And there we go. Now we get the chest section pegged together. Fold those parts of the mane back in, and they snap right over the shoulders. And then bring this section down, and there you go. There is the front of the line. My God. Now we're going to bring the back section forward like so, and it's all going to tab in and squeeze together just like so. With the legs, you're going to bring the legs down, rotate at the top on both sides, bring the knee down and up. And man, mine is really, really tight. So bring it up like that. Do it here on the other one. Now you're going to bring the feet around like so. Pop in the heel spurs. Get the tail out of the way. Get the legs adjusted just right. And there we have Leo Prime in his lion mode. And yeah, that was a pain in the butt transformation. I mean, it's just because all the pieces and parts just hanging off of him. So yeah, there's lion mode, and there the leg popped right off. So fortunately, it's a mushroom peg, and I'm going to leave that in because you guys need to know about issues like that. Get that back in. All right, lion mode. What can I say about lion mode? Great sculpted detail. Look at the mane. That looks so good. You even got the ears right here. But man, look at the face.
What the hell is that?
That face just kills it for me. He just looks very derpy. I've heard people say, hey, it looks like a real lion. No, it doesn't. That's what a real lion looks like. This guy doesn't even look like his box art. He just looks very, I don't know. He just does not look right. He almost looks like a skull. And he's got the fangs hanging down that I don't dig it. It doesn't look good. Now, he does have these cool molded teeth there on the inside. I do like that. That's pretty cool. Painted nose, but those yellow eyes, and he just needed more detail or something. Not a fan of the lion face. Then moving along the rest of the figure, you got lots of gaps and pegs and holes, and I don't know. I just do not like the lion mode. Nails look good. I mean, paint applications are all right. As far as the nails are concerned, everything else is white and chrome with the rivets and robot pieces hanging off and big kneecaps right there, yellow tail. Just not a fan of the lion mode. So now let's talk about the weaponry. You can arm him up in lion mode. You can flip out this section right here. So you've got those weapons. And then like the shoulder cannon earlier, you can peg these side guns into the mane like so. So now we've got that look going on. Or you can flip these sections out right here once again. and then peg these larger guns right in there. So you've got that. So a very well armed main on this lion, but it just looks weird. Just not a big fan of this lion mode. So there you go, guys. The king of the jungle, if you got him from Wish. And now for some quick size comparisons, here is Transformers Legacy Evolution Maximal Leo Prime with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Kingdom Optimus Primal, and Legacy Laser Optimus Prime. Transformers Legacy Evolution Maximal Leo Prime is really a mixed bag figure for me. For one, I love the looks of the robot. That's a really unique look for an Optimus Prime figure or Optimus Primal figure. I love the collars. The red, white, and blue, of course, really work for me. But I'm not a fan of all the lion junk hanging off of him. I understand he's a Beast Wars figure, and that's to be expected, but I just wish there wasn't so much, especially on the left shoulder. Don't mind the right shoulder so much with the lion head, but the left shoulder just looks junky in my opinion, along with the lion legs hanging off the forearms. But then again, I'm not familiar with the original figure or character, so that's just me talking about this guy. Lion mode, I am not a fan of at all. It just looks like a mess, and I hate the lion face sculpt. It just looks so off-putting. So, does a Maximal Leo Prime belong in your collection? Well, if you're an Optimus Prime fan, then absolutely. I think you'll really appreciate what the Legacy line has done with this figure. For us casual fans who are not really into this guy, maybe I'd wait for a clearance sale. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's support like yours that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!